Previously on the Cowboy Way, Alabama.
Get ahead of him, Cody! Step up, Cody! Step up!
The guys reunited to help a fellow rancher with a cattle drive.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for your help.
Booger, come on over here and get you some of this good stuff now.
And a little friendly barbecue sauce competition sparked an idea for a new business venture.
We aren't the starters. I don't know, like a barbecue shack or a restaurant or what.
What in the world do we know about a restaurant?
Well, we are raising the beef.
Yeah, we're raising the beef.
I mean, think about it.
Hey, Bugger, watch that gate!
Check gate.
What the heck happened there?
Despite a small boo-boo,
We are in Sweet Home, Alabama.
Cody managed to steer his rodeo in the right direction and get his contract renewed.
Let's sign, buddy.
And anything that I don't know what it charges, I'll put in this basket.
Jacqueline whipped Booger's bachelor pad into shape.
At the right place.
Don't mind me.
And Bubba began to question whether he can handle life in Mississippi.
Mississippi's just too hard. You know, my heart's in Alabama.
And now, on this episode of the Cowboy Way,
Watch that cow! Don't let her get in that pond! Up to her, Frank!
Step
Frank,
to her,
Frank!
Frank!
the guys find themselves in a boatload of trouble trying to wrangle a waspy cow.
There you go, stay on the side of that driver out.
Don't turn her loose.
I just don't know how much longer I can stay down here, Mr. Dale.
Bubba decides to head home to Alabama, but life without his girls proves to be lonelier than he expected.
It feels like it's been a year since I've seen you.
We have a new potty.
Booger goes on a mission to step up as a family man.
Look at that, Matthew. It doesn't fall on the floor anymore.
I want to have a party, a full moon launch party.
Misty officially launches her cattle business.
Be honest.
Look, I got me an apron I can put all my tip money in.
And as the guys ponder starting their own restaurant business, they decide to get some on-the-job training.
We've been here 45 minutes. Where's our food?
We got a small group of cattle today. We've got to get them drove to the pens. We're going to worm them and give them their vaccination shots. Bubba's in Mississippi. We really need some extra help here, so we bring on Frankie. He's a good friend of ours, and he's dang sure a hard worker. He's a heck of a cowboy. We just push them around the edge of that pond, push them down that fence row. Yesterday evening, I set them panels up right over the corner. We'll pin them right over there. Sweep them around the backside here. That's right. Good deal.
It's a pretty simple day. Tend the cattle, work the cattle. I should be home before lunch.
Hey, hey, hey. Well, come here now. Buggy, Joe.
See if we can bump off that fence, huh?
Get ahead. Got our cattle. Push on, Mom Cow. Hey.
Yep.
Watch that cow. Don't let her get in that pond.
Get to her, Frank! Step to her!
Up to her, Frank.
Step to
Frank,
her,
Frank.
Frank!
We're clucking these cattle along, just easing them towards the pen. Sure enough, one comes blowing out and heads straight to that pond. You know, cows are a lot smarter than what you think. They want to get in that pond and get away from us so they don't have to go to the pens.
Hey, cow.
Hey, drive out of here, Mama.
Hey, cow.
Hey.
Hey, cow.
Bring her out of that pond.
Yeah, what we're trying to do. She does this every time. Every time we come out here. Now look at her. This cow ain't this old by being stupid. This cow knows if we can't ride our horses out there and get her. What would have been a 2-hour job has now turned into a train wreck. Lunch is out the window. I might not even get home for supper.
There's a boat right there.
Me and Frankie will get it.
Hey, I wish you had fishing poles. We'd fish and let him sit on them cattle all day.
I can put these dogs on her, but she ain't gonna do nothing but swim around in circles.
Just get back over there and hold that bunch. We'll fish her out of the water.
Frankie, keep your fingers and toes inside the vehicle at all times.
What do you act like this is a safety deterrent?
Frank, y'all might need this.
Thank you, Boog.
Quit now. Come on, cow.
Hey, walk on, Mama.
Come on, Captain Harris, get him up there, get him close. Just rope her.
I'm trying to do, now I can't get stopped. I'm pretty near wore out. Get ready to jump on her, Frankie.
Don't go back to deep end if you don't get a rope
I'm
on her.
trying. I got Booger up on the bank shouting orders. Maybe if he would come get in the boat, hang his head over the back and just keep talking, it'd motor the boat around. Yes, sir. Don't turn her loose.
Let me see that rope.
Hi, cow. Hi, cow.
There you go, stay on the side of that driver out.
Don't turn her loose.
Good
Let me see that.
thinking. now that we're back in deep water. Hey, Mama.
Hey, Cal.
Hey. I ain't gonna spend all day just fooling with one cow. Let's just come on, let's go. We'll pin the rest of them and work them. Bring her out of that pond, Frankie. Crank her up. There you go, now you got her in drive. Train on her, Frank.
All I can say is go, Frank, go.
Whoop and ride, whoop and ride. Get the dog out here. Give me some help. Yeah. Make this lever and pin the rest of these cows. She ain't come out of this pond.
We still can't get the cow out of the pond. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. The cow won, cowboy 0. We'll come back and get her later. Meanwhile, we've got to work the rest of these cattle.
You need to get Bubba some of that action.
Bubba needs to get out of that Mississippi office, what he needs to do.
Obviously, Harris said he done gained 2 inches in his dang belt size.
You know, having Frankie's help today was really great, but I think things could have went a little bit smoother if Bubba would have been here. Let's just pin the cattle we got.
How about let's just go find some dry clothes since everybody out here is so dry.
Frank, you did a good job.
Well, thank you, Booger. That's awful nice of you to say while I'm freezing.
I was proud of you, Frank.
How was work today?
It was good.
Yeah.
You know, it's still different. You know, we've been out here for a while. I'm still getting used to it, but it's just, I miss home. I miss Alabama.
I can tell that Bubba's trying to make the best of the situation here in Mississippi, but I can also tell he's truly not happy. But it's a real concern, and we have got to fix it. So I think we need to sit down and have a heart-to-heart. I know this has been hard on you, and I can't thank you enough for coming down here and trying it out and giving it a 100% shot, but I want to know how you really feel too, you know?
I'm very thankful that your dad asked me to come down here and work for him and for him to mold and mend us to take over the company or to run the company, however, whatever he wanted us to do. It's just that there's so much of me that wants to be in Alabama.
I've been doing a lot of soul searching, and I'm very thankful for the job opportunity from Mr. David, but it's just not for me. I've just got to be back in Alabama.
I thought we both had talked and made a decision to try this out.
And we did. We both talked about it, and we made that decision together, and I guess this is my way of trying to have another talk with you and us make another decision together.
To reverse the previous decision?
Yeah, to kind of come to a happy medium. Let's figure something out, because there's so much that I'm missing back home.
The more I hear Bubba explain his feelings and the reasons he isn't happy here in Mississippi, I 100% understand why he isn't happy here.
Let's face it, I'm a cowboy, and I can't cowboy in Mississippi.
Well, if cowboying is what truly makes you happy, I'm gonna support that, you know that. But what do we do? Because I can't just walk out of the company.
Well, maybe what we should do is maybe I go ahead and leave the company and go back to Alabama, and you stay.
So what you're saying is best for our family is that you go ahead and go back to Alabama, and me stay here in Mississippi until we figure out the next step. Bubba and I both can't leave at the same time. It wouldn't be fair to my father for us just to both walk out. So Bubba's gonna go home to Alabama, and me and Andy are gonna stay in Mississippi and see how the future folds out.
I've learned so many things about business that I didn't even know about.
Yeah.
Stuff that I can take from him and you know, use on my own company.
The opportunity my father-in-law has given me to take over the company and run the business is something most people could only dream of. But now more than ever, I want to focus on the cattle company, and us guys planning on starting a restaurant. I really hope Mr. David understands and won't be too disappointed.
You gotta talk to my dad, obviously, but he's a good man, and when he sees and hears that you aren't happy, you know, he's gonna want you to do what makes you happy. He's gonna want you to go back to Alabama if that's where your heart is.
This is one of the reasons why I married Kaylee, because she's so understanding. You know, she's such an amazing person, and she's the best thing in the world that's ever happened to me.
Kaylee, you are the love of my life. And whatever decision we make, I want it to be something we can both agree on.
I love you.
I love you.
Coming up.
I just don't know how much longer I can stay down here, Mr. David. I think that it might be the best thing for me to do is to go back to Alabama.
Come on, guys, hurry up. I I closed at 9 o'clock tonight.
Us guys figured out the best thing for us to do if we're gonna get in the restaurant business is to go work at a restaurant.
Misha, I want Cody to work with you tonight. Start him out hostess cashier. Booger, you are on the dishwasher, my good man. And you are going to be a cook tonight.
I've been feeling a little bit guilty about not having the house ready for Jacqueline and Matthew to move in with me.
You have a knife just laying right here on the counter. Like, if he walked up, he could grab it, he'd cut himself, he could poke his eye out. Oh my gosh, for real? Okay, this is for food. This is a bar for food. This is a dog leash.
You know, I've been trying my best to pick up after myself and keep things a little more organized. But it's pretty obvious I'm fixing to have to step up my game. I mean, heck, I'm a family man now.
Well, you're up early.
Ta-da!
We have a new potty. Look at that, Matthew. It doesn't fall on the floor anymore.
What do you think, buddy?
That sounds cool.
Thank you so much.
I'd love on you, babe, but I got a toilet seat in my
Oh,
hand.
that's so gross. This may not seem like a big deal, but when we moved into Booger's house, the toilet seat wasn't even attached to the toilet. This is a baby step, but for Booger, it's a big step. And I'm so glad he took the initiative to do it. All right, I'm gonna get him dressed.
All right, sweetie. Hope you like the toilet seat. Fixing the toilet was just the tip of the iceberg. I've got a lot more up my sleeve. Show Jacqueline I can be the provider she wants me to be. It's gonna rain today.
How can you tell it's gonna rain? It's so early.
Baby, I can sense this sort of thing. I'm telling you, you better dress him for rain.
All right, we'll get some rain boots.
Need help?
Yeah, I've got it set. Give that to her in her mouth. It's just set on 15.
Good girl.
She just needs a little something extra. She just ain't.
Hey, you're gonna do just fine. Good job, sweet girl.
Here's you some vitamins, little girl.
Since me and the guys have been so busy lately, Misty's help on the farm has become even more valuable. Every day I'm amazed by her passion and her dedication to starting her own cattle business. I mean, me and my wife make a great team.
Hey, will you do me a favor? Can you go pick up that beef today?
Yeah, is it ready?
Yeah, the freezer beef's ready.
I'm ready for the hamburger meat. That's my favorite to make spaghetti.
I thought you were Taco Tuesday kind of guy.
Taco Tuesdays, Taco Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I want to have a party. But I mean like a beef tasting party?
A beef tasting?
Yeah, like a launch party. A full moon launch party.
A launch party. It's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, we just spent a good bit of money and time and hoping and praying that all this is gonna work out. So the best way to make sure that it is working out and we're on the right track is to call some business owners that might want to pick up my brand, get them over, let them taste it, see if they like it.
I know they're gonna love it. I mean, there ain't no doubt.
You know, lately every time I talk to Misty, it seems like she's got another brilliant idea for Full Moon Cattle. And she's always saying that she's learning something from me, but heck, I think I'm the one learning from her.
Giveaway steaks. That's a good idea, though. That's really a good idea. Besides the fact of giving away steaks, which I don't like, but.
They gotta get it in their mouth.
Now that Kaylee and I have decided that I'm going to go back to Alabama, and she's going to continue to stay in Mississippi and work for her father, I've got to talk to him about it. I know I'm going to be happier going back to Alabama, but at the same time, having to talk to Mr. David about me leaving the company, it's going to be very hard.
Taking a break?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Mr. David?
Good. Peace and quiet.
Yeah. Definitely needing a break, that's for sure.
You doing okay?
Yeah. For the most part, yeah.
Missing home?
Yes, sir, missing home. Missing the cattle company. Missing them horses.
Well, I mean, overall, you're happy here, right?
Well, I'm happy being around all y'all. I'm not necessarily happy in Mississippi. I don't love it, 'cause my heart's in Alabama. First and foremost, I want to tell you I appreciate you having me down here and staying with you and working for you at the company. I just feel like it's getting real tough.
I understand, Bubba, I really do, man.
I think that it might be the best thing for me to do is to go back to Alabama and do what I know how to do and do what I love. This just isn't my home.
Right.
And I want to raise my daughter at our home. You know, I think that's the best thing for me to do. You know, and I don't want you to be upset with me because
No, I'm not.
you already have a lot to deal with, and I honestly don't know how you do it, you know.
I mean, going into this thing, we knew that it was possible that we'd have this talk at some point. And I hate to see you go, man. You know, you've been a huge help. But like I've always told you, man, I want you to do what's best for you and Kaylee and Andy, you know?
Yes, sir.
You know, Kaylee's my baby girl. And it's great to have her back home.
I know it is.
But I want you guys to be happy.
Yes, sir.
It's a huge relief that Mr. David is so understanding about this. But at the same time, it breaks my heart because I feel like I'm letting him down. I feel so blessed to have a father-in-law like Mr. David, whose first priority is keeping his family happy. He's a huge inspiration to me, and I can only hope that I become half the man that he is.
I'm lucky to have a father-in-law like you, Mr. David.
I appreciate that.
Coming up.
You gonna be able to help me clean up? I'm on a mission to prove to Jacqueline that I can be the husband and the father that she wants me to be. Look right here at this, Matthew. What is this?
A big deer.
Come on, we gotta take this to another bedroom because your mama ain't gonna want this in your room.
Time to get with it. It feels so good to be home. I'm looking over my pastures and boy, they sure need some help. I've let everything go since I've been in Mississippi. I do have a lot of work to do, but I'm gonna enjoy every bit of it. I know that if this restaurant deal takes off, me and the guys are gonna be extremely busy. So I've gotta make as much headway as I can right now getting this land ready. And it sure feels good to be back in the saddle, so to speak. Nothing beats working outside. Nothing.
Come on, buddy, we gotta get this room fixed up before your mother gets home. Yep. I'm on a mission to prove to Jacqueline that I can be the husband and the father that she wants me to be. I've been doing a lot of home improvements around here. I've got to make this house a little more family friendly. Next on the list, though, I've got to turn this old man cave to a little boy's bedroom, just for Matthew. You gonna be able to help me clean up? Now I got my little cowboy Matthew helping me. We're gonna get this room whipped up into shape before Mommy gets home from running errands. Heck, it might be a little bit fun. Here, take this one with you. These are boot pullers. Put them both by the door, okay?
Yep.
Get the other one, put them together by the door. You okay? Look right here at this, Matthew. What is this?
A big deer.
Come on, we gotta take this to another bedroom because your mama ain't gonna want this in your room. He was a big old bull. Come on, buddy, you gotta help me now. You got a lot to do. Here, put this in there with it. We'll put some toys in there too. You know, I feel really blessed spending this time with Matthew, working on his room. This is something cool that we're doing together. Feels like I'm really taking on the dad role. Guess what? Now we can start decorating. We can start putting stuff on the wall.
Yes, sir.
Make it look like cowboys live here.
Yes, sir.
I'm no interior decorator or anything, but I think me and Matthew are doing a fine job of decorating this room. From looking at his face, I believe he agrees.
My mommy is going to be so proud of us.
She sure is, buddy. I want Jacqueline to know how serious I am about this and how much I care about Matthew. I can't wait to surprise her with this room makeover.
Booger.
Hey, sweetheart.
Where's Matthew?
He's there in his room.
What do you mean he's in his room? That room's a mess. You know how dangerous that is, that he's in his room by himself and you're sleeping on the couch?
It ain't dangerous. Oh my gosh.
I know Booger loves Matthew, and he would never do anything to intentionally hurt Matthew. But he doesn't realize how easy it is for a 3-year-old to get into something and get hurt, especially in a house that's not fully child-proof. He's got to pay a little more attention.
Oh my goodness, Matthew! Look at this room! This is amazing.
I have to hand it to Booger. I am shocked. When I left this morning, there's no way I would let my child step foot in this room. But now, it's the perfect bedroom for my little boy. And I can tell how much Matthew loves it.
Who did this?
I'm Booger.
No.
Matthew, we worked hard today, didn't we?
Yes.
You did all this?
I did.
This is pretty amazing.
I'm Booger Brand, the family man now.
Do you like your room? What a good job you guys did today.
We may have found your calling. We just do the work and let him just do the cooking.
There are so many things that me and the guys have to figure out if we're really gonna pursue this restaurant deal. But there is one thing for certain. With Bubba being the grill master and cooking the beef we raise, we're gonna deliver one heck of a good product.
My cousins own that restaurant, North Alabama, and they serve a 16-ounce steak, baked potato, and a salad bar for $16.
Most places either have like really high dollar or it's really cheap. I'd pay $30 a plate if the thing tastes right.
I want it where you walk in there, there's a glass plate.
I like that idea. I like that idea.
I've been to several restaurants where you go walk in there and you pick, like you pick your steak.
You know, guys, I like all those ideas, but I'll tell you one of the things that means the most to me, and it probably means the most to y'all as well, is this is from farm to table.
Exactly right.
You know, we put a lot of hard work into this. We know it's not pumped full of junk. You know, give them the proper feed, give them the proper, you know, the proper care.
Yeah,
what it is.
that's right.
And we've got some good tasting meat.
Everything's 100% farm raised local.
One thing that's real important to us is that our restaurant is a place that the community can come out and enjoy local products. Beyond that, we don't really have much figured out.
So, medium rare, medium rare, medium rare.
Yeah.
It shouldn't take long, you know.
The biggest thing about a restaurant is location.
I think the most important thing is finding the audience. Like, we know what we're selling, how are we gonna sell it, and what atmosphere, and what manner are we gonna sell it. It's like, I personally ain't gonna go buy an $80 steak nowhere unless I'm going on a vacation. So is this a place that people are gonna drive 30 miles to come to?
I say make it diversified. Have a Friday night or a Saturday night steak night, and then it's a regular restaurant.
We don't know the first thing about running a restaurant.
I think before we take another step forward, we've got to talk to somebody who knows what they're talking about. Before we invest anything. At this point, we've lost nothing. If we step out there, start spending money, don't know what we're doing, we're going to get in a bind.
Yeah, I agree with Cody. The more we go into it and talk about what we need to do and what we don't know how to do, it's getting pretty tough. Obviously, all three of us, we don't have a clue what we're talking about, and we need some help. If it's left up to us, it's going to be a complete disaster. See,
we already
somebody
got
paid $25 for that right there.
I would right now.
What you already have the steak out here. Let's take it on inside.
Yes, sir.
You get that right there?
I got it.
Practice on your waitering skills.
Yeah, when we get done, you make sure you clean that plate too. You practice on your dishwashing. Coming up.
Hey, how you doing?
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
I can't wait for you to taste the beef.
Absolutely.
It's the moment of truth. Brad's got his plate. I'm stressed out. What if he doesn't like it? What if he just spits it out? I mean, am I just gonna crawl under the table? Be honest.
There's a cattle right there, Booger, that we're looking at.
My buddy Jeff gave me a call, and he said he found a herd of Brammer cattle that I probably want to go take a look at. Hey, when I heard Brammer cattle, I knew I couldn't pass this chance up to go take a look. What are they bred to?
They are bred to a Hereford bull. They're the kind that you want, that's for sure. Look at how slick they are. I'd say they're probably at least 300-400 pounds a piece, what it looks like to me. What do you think?
Shoot, there's some cattle right there in the back. I'm seeing a bull yarder. He'll weigh 7.
Is that right?
Yeah. See if we can ease out without them running off.
We sure don't want to spook them. They sure looking at us, though, aren't they?
They watching us.
Yeah, they watching us.
Well, they're dang sure a nice set of cattle. What's he wanting for them?
He said 2,000 to 2,300. He just didn't have an exact price in mind, but it's in that ballpark.
Brahma cattle's a really good investment because their heifer calves make excellent mamas. If you cross them back with a black bull or a Hereford bull, you can sell them heifers for $500 more a head than you could a regular heifer. They're really a hot topic nowadays.
They're a fine set of cattle.
Well, I'd be interested. I just got to be able to find out a way to make it work, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if I really have the facilities to hold these Bremer cattle right now. I've got one place that has enough acreage, but it don't have a good set of pens. And when you're dealing with Bremers, you need a dang good set of cow pens. I don't know, maybe I can ponder on it a little bit and come up with something. Appreciate you thinking of me. I'll get back with you, or you can put me in touch with him, you know, whatever you want to do.
That sounds good.
What's going on, Bob?
Today is my full moon cattle launch party. I've invited friends, family, potential buyers, all over for a barbecue to taste my beef. I'm very nervous and just hope it all works out. Hey, Brad.
Hey, how you doing?
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
I can't wait for you to taste the beef.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be finding out about this brand, you gotta represent it.
Sure.
So here's your hat.
Oh, thank you very much.
We'll get you a little taste testing.
Oh, awesome.
Brad is a spokesperson for the new Country General store right down the road. And they are interested in full moon cattle beef. And if he likes what I've got cooking, might just be in business. So what we're doing with our beef program, it's what we say is, you know, straight from the farm, straight to the table, as the saying goes. We raise all of our beef, and all the beef that we keep in our lineup are completely antibiotic free. It's only the healthy cows that go into this. So if you want to go over here, we'll get you a little sample. The moment of truth. Brad's got his plate. He's got the full moon cattle beef on it, and he's about to take a bite. I'm stressed out. What if he doesn't like it? What if he just spits it out? I mean, am I just gonna crawl under the table? Be honest.
That is wonderful.
Think so?
I know so.
Yeah,
Is it all right if I eat some more?
absolutely. I'm over the moon right now, and it is a huge relief to know that my hard work is paying off.
How did you get into raising cattle?
Well, you
and
know, I've always been in the agricultural world, and I used to do like competitive horse stuff. But then I had a baby, and I had to stop for a minute and the whole bit. So I was like, okay, with horses, you don't know if they're gonna turn out to be anything. That's a big risk. But cows, you know they're gonna make you money. So that's why I went into this, and I just stepped out there and tried it out, hoping that it works.
Well, it worked, I can tell you. I know for a fact it worked.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yes. As soon as I leave here, I'm gonna call my manager, and we'll go from there.
Thank you.
This is a proud moment for me. I'm just sitting back watching my wife work her magic. I mean, it's all to her credit. She put in the work, now she's reaping the benefits.
I don't see any problems having to sell this at the store.
That's what I like to hear.
Coming up.
I miss y'all really bad. Like, I know it feels like it's been a year since I've seen you. Hello?
You know, this long drive to work is really starting to get to me.
I know it is, sweetheart. We gotta come up with a better plan. I've been doing my part to really step up to be a husband and a father, but my mission wouldn't be complete without showing Jacqueline a little bit of old-fashioned Southern romance. So I'm taking Jacqueline to do her favorite thing. That's a picnic.
Well, you know, we've gotten a lot accomplished in the last year, and now that I sold the house, I mean, that's a big weight off my shoulders. You know?
Heck yeah. I found some cattle. I found me a herd of Bremer cows that I fell in love with.
They're special?
I mean, you know, every day somebody calls you and say, hey man, I got a herd of Bremer cows I want to sell. You're like, what? They're hard to get your hands on.
So I was kind of thinking we needed a place to put the cattle before we bought cattle.
Well, I've got enough land right now to put these cattle for a couple months, but I don't think I can keep them long term. I mean, that's what I want to do. I want to raise some replacement heifers. A tiger stripe replacement heifer worth just as much as anything out there. Raising cattle's in my blood, and buying these Bremer cattle, that would be a dang good investment. That's just one more thing to help me accomplish my dream, and that's having a ranch just like I had at my granddaddy's.
I'll never forget one time I overheard my granddaddy on the phone, and he made the comment that more or less why he sacrificed all of his savings and his life, you know, to build something just for us kids, you know what I mean?
We'll use that as motivation, you know?
Yeah.
For real, when do you have to make this decision about the herd?
Probably the next couple of days. If I keep letting them lay around, somebody else will be jumping on them.
Like 2 years ago, before you knew me, you would have just bought them, right? You would have just bought them already.
Mm-hmm.
Just buy them.
I like that idea. Just get it done.
I'm so relieved that me and Jacqueline both agree on getting these cows. I mean, they're truly one of a kind, and that's going to be one step closer to helping us reach our goals.
I love you.
I love you too.
Being back home with no distractions definitely has its perks. I finally get to work on some projects that I haven't had time to work on. This old truck here has been stalled out in the yard for a couple months now. Oh yeah, Daddy's back in business. It feels really good to have time to catch up on all this stuff that's been falling to the wayside. But I gotta admit, walking into an empty house at nighttime, I'm definitely not used to that. During the daytime, there's just so much to do around here, and it keeps my mind occupied. But when I get home at nighttime and I walk in and I don't hear my wife ask me how my day was or see my daughter crawling around saying, Dad, Dad, and it really starts to sink in that I'm getting kind of lonely. I was a bachelor my whole life before I met Kaylee. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would miss my girls as much as I do, but I miss them, and I guess that's just part of being a family man. Hey.
Hi.
What are y'all doing?
Andy's asleep. Just went down for the night.
Is she? I wanted to see her.
You missing it?
Yeah, go wake her up.
No.
Why? I can't hardly hear you, baby. When she wakes up, will you FaceTime me back?
Yeah, I will.
I miss y'all really bad. Like, I know it feels like it's been a year since I've seen you.
What you been doing? You bored or what?
Yeah, I'm kind of like walking around in circles.
Okay.
The house is clean.
I don't really believe that.
Okay, it's pretty clean.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to doing what you're doing.
All right, I love you.
All right, I love you, and I miss you.
Hello.
I love being in Mississippi with my family, but when I check in on Bubba, I can tell he's not doing so good without his girls. He actually seems more depressed now than he was when he was in Mississippi. We gotta figure something out. This isn't working.
Coming up.
Booger, Austin's gonna take you over and show you how the dishwasher works. See if you can control that baby.
Finally, you're gonna get to learn how to run a dishwasher. Your wife's gonna be proud.
There goes your pay raise.
Look, I got me an apron I can put all the tip money in.
Come on, guys, hurry up. I close.
Yes, sir.
At 9 o'clock tonight.
Us guys figured out the best thing for us to do if we're gonna get in the restaurant business is to go work at a restaurant. So we called a good friend of ours, Mr. Ron, down at Po Folks, and heck, he said, come on down, give it a try.
Misha? Yes, sir. I want Cody to work with you tonight. Start him out hostess cashier. Show him the dining room, okay?
Miss
A little bit server.
Cody
okay?
Harris.
Pleasure
to meet you.
Okay, Booger, you are on the dishwasher, my good man.
Booger needs to give up the apron.
Just give that to him. He's gonna be serving, okay? And you are going to be a cook tonight.
I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking I'd make a mighty fine waiter. I got charisma for it, but you gotta learn all aspects of the industry. I guess mine's washing dishes. Hey, I don't even wash dishes at the house.
Booger, Austin's gonna take you over and show you how the dishwasher works. See if you can control that baby.
Finally, you're gonna get to learn how to run a dishwasher. Your wife's gonna be proud.
I can run a dang dishwasher just fine. It's just that I like the way Jacqueline does it better.
Bubba, you're gonna come over here and cook tonight.
All
okay?
right.
There's a lot of stuff to learn, and we have a system to everything in here, and you have to do it my way.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Okay?
I cannot express how excited I am right now. I've always wanted to work in a big kitchen. I mean, I just gotten started, and I already want to own my own restaurant.
When you're over here, you gotta do this, that, all of this, and that. And there's the only one person over here. And you gotta pull your ticket.
Only one man handles all this.
Yeah.
What you got right now?
That's pickles, tenders, and steaks.
Pickles, tenders, and steaks. All right, let's get after it.
Register.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. To get in, hit that blue button right there.
Restaurant point of sale. Well, we want to sell.
Okay, so now you're in. Now you see all of our tables.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Pretty cool.
Yep.
Hey, what about these? Do these need to go?
Go ahead, yes. Go ahead and put them all in there. Okay? Now rinse them off and just put them in there. Got a belt that'll feed it itself, okay? Yeah, you're natural.
Miss Ron, there's some things you don't want to be good at. This might be one of them.
Uh-oh, okay, all right. Do I need to stop it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man.
Then you just set that up here.
Okay.
And say fried pickles are ready.
Fried pickles are up.
Then you just stick that back over there.
Gotcha. Well, what, man, I'm having a blast. What else we got going now?
Then you gotta watch all of those.
Okay.
When the timers go off,
okay,
that's when you gotta pull them. So you
All
gotta
right.
remember which timers for what.
There goes your pay raise.
Yes, sir.
Turnip greens.
Turnip? Oh, man. This old boy from the South. Turnip greens, french fries. That's it? Listen here. When Mozart was painting,
Yes, sir.
when they were building I-10 from California to Florida, it took time. But now look at it. You can drive from Jacksonville, Florida to Temecula, California in 3 days. You know, me working at the front of the house is going off without a hitch. I mean, I'm greeting folks, I'm conversating with folks, I'm taking orders, I'm delivering sweet tea. Heck, you never know. Before the end of the night, Mr. Ron might award me Employee of the Month. It'll be worth the wait.
But you gotta pull them appetizers first.
Appetizers first. Cheese stick. Where's the cheese stick? Green bag. Cheese sticks. Ugh. 6.
Two
How
and a half.
long?
2.5.
2.5. Gonna be right over here, all right?
Third one.
2.5. What else we gotta do? Wow, this kitchen is super hot, and it's just total chaos. And I'm usually really good under pressure, but I think we really need somebody in here who knows exactly what they're doing. Got to cut your fried steak up?
Come on, Bubba. It's break time.
No,
What are you studying, Harris?
Harris.
Dude, you look wore out.
I am. My job ain't no joke.
Y'all think y'all had it hard? Some people want their tea sweet, some people want it unsweet, some people want lemon.
What are you doing, guys? Hey. We need to get back to work, don't
Yes,
we?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I was typing up the next order, Mr. Ron. I sure am glad we had this experience, and I genuinely tip my hat to all those in the service industry. I come into this thinking it would be a cakewalk, but I realize now if we're gonna be in the restaurant business, it's gonna take a lot more time, a lot more planning, and we're gonna have to take this a lot more serious. Hey, just checking in on you folks. How are y'all?
Cody, we've
Sir.
been here 45 minutes. Where's our food?
Can you believe Andy's almost won?
I know it. Time flies.
Oh, that's crazy.
She'll be graduating high school before we know it.
I can't imagine. After so much prayer and thought, I've decided that me and Andy need to go back to Alabama. Bubba's depressed, I'm depressed. This isn't working. I have to tell my father that I have to leave the company too. Me and Andy need to be in Alabama with my husband, her father. I think being down here in Mississippi for so long has kind of put somewhat of a strain on me and Bubba. So I think the best thing for our family is for me to focus on our family and kind of take a break from Knights Marine. My father has worked his entire life to build this company to where it is today. And he's always said he wanted to leave it to his kids, but it's just not gonna work out. And it's something that's so hard for me to tell him we can't do it, you know? I don't wanna let him down. I know he came down here with the intention to like dive deep into this company and help you and blah, 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 and you know.
You've never disappointed me. Never. You know, when you consider everything, I think you've made a great decision.
Yeah.
You know, if you get too much going on and trying to raise a child and, you know, maintaining a happy family and a happy home and things like that, you don't want things to get so complicated that you can't do that. It's not worth it. Yeah. It's nice to be able to come out on the porch and just rock.
Yeah.
You know, watch the grass grow,
yeah.
You know, type thing. So I'm gonna support you guys any way I can.
Well, I love you. I'm sorry I had to tell you all that.
I love you too.
Even though I know I'm letting my dad down in some degree, he knows that we have to do what's best for our family. Thankfully, he's accepting and supportive. He's an amazing man.
I love you, baby.